Hi everyone, it's Carolyn. I'm an empath and psychic, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. So this Oracle deck has 54 cards and they have key words on them that help indicate the message of the card. So the box that it comes in is not the sturdiest. It's not one I'm going to keep. I find that lids like this where you have to open and close them all the time to get the cards in and out don't hold up well over time, so it's just not something I'm interested in keeping. I'm going to end up getting rid of it, but it will keep them in it for a good time. It's just sometimes this part of it gets a little bit worn and I find that it's not the best way to store cards. If you like this packaging, then by all means you can keep it, but it's just something to keep note of. It's not in a very sturdy box. Typically with boxes like this, I will not use the box and I will take a rubber band or a ponytail and wrap that around my cards to keep them together. That's what I ended up doing for the Rider-Waite-Smith deck that I have. I find it works better for it. It helps keep the cards together while also making sure I don't have to fuss with a box that isn't the best for storing them. And then if we look at the back of the deck, it has the Island Time Wellness logo on it, and then when we flip the cards over, it looks like they have an image here that changes for each of the cards. It has a keyword like it talked about on the front of the box, and then it has keywords for that keyword. I hope that makes sense. So basically for wedding rings, we have union, wedding, married, soul connection, twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, and so on. And so basically they're synonyms for the keyword here. That gives you a little bit of an understanding if the keyword itself is not resonating. I will say that these cards are fairly small, so I think they're going to be really good for shuffling. They fit in the palm of my hand. And let me see, for reference, if we take the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is how they look like in comparison to them. I'll zoom you guys out a little bit. There you go. So about half the size, I would say. Maybe more like 2/3, but definitely something that should be fairly easy to work with. So I just zoomed you guys in closer for the flip through. One thing to take note of is that the center of the cards has this darker ink. And so that definitely is something. At first I thought it was a glare, but it looks like that is just how they are printed. So the center of the cards and the middle of the words is going to be a bit darker. So I just got done with the flip through, so now I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards and then I'll tell you my final thoughts. So I'm gonna start off doing the ripple shuffle. So the thing about the cards, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a slight bend inwards, so it makes it a little difficult at first while shuffling because they don't want to bend the other way. But once you get it where you take that bend out, they shuffle really easily. And for the overhand shuffle, they shuffle really nicely because they are a matte finish. The good thing about these cards is that they are very flexible, so that really helps when shuffling. And because they are small enough, they are very easy to shuffle where they're not too big, but they're also not too small where it's difficult to shuffle them. So I think that they are really good no matter what type of shuffle you do. You just have to get the bend out, which that's very easy. I've had that happen with a couple decks, and after a couple uses you can get this bend to kind of correct itself. So I would say that this is very good for shuffling. So now my final thoughts on the deck. I love the fact that these are matte cards. I prefer them, especially because when I do film pick a pile readings or readings with these cards, it's a lot better with the lights that I use so you guys can see them. My biggest issue with the cards that I just find personally annoying is the fact that the center is a little bit darker. It makes it a little bit harder to see it. I feel like it would have been better if the outside was darker and the inside was more illuminated. And it's not like it hinders it so much where I can't read or see the image on the card, so it's just personal preference. But looking at the cards, I really do like the style. I like the image that they put on them, and I like how it has a keyword and then goes a little bit in depth with it. So I would say this is a really good deck if you want more love oracle cards. I find that sometimes I'm not always loving the love cards that I get, so I really like it when I have a deck that I think is really useful. I only have one other deck that I really like for love readings, and that's the Lover's Oracle cards. Anything else I find it just doesn't click with me, and so it's not my favorite, so I'm definitely going to give these a go. First impressions, I think I will like them, but I'll let you guys know in the comments below if my thoughts change and if I don't. I should have a video with these cards. It's either out already or should be coming out in the next couple weeks, so I'll let you guys know when that video goes up. I'll probably have it linked in the cards if it's already up. But yeah, I definitely am excited to have these cards a part of my collection, and I definitely think it's something if you want more oracle cards for your love readings, I definitely think that these would be a really good addition to your collection. And so I really hope that you all like this video. If you want to see more unboxing videos, I have a playlist of them and I'll have that linked in the cards above. And I also do pick a pile readings, collective readings, and zodiac readings, along with educational videos to help you all in your spiritual journey. And so if that's something you're interested in seeing, definitely hit subscribe and become a member of this family. I would love to have you here. Also turn on that bell notification so you see when I post my next video. I post 2 times a week, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.